Well, a lot of snow falling across Montana this week, and if you think that shoveling that heavy snow feels like it weighs a ton, you might be correct. Connor Pregesser was in Billings at KTVH studios earlier today and has more on just how much stress our recent blanket of snow is putting on your roof and on your back.
I'm up here on the roof at our building at KTVH, and looking around, you can see just the massive amount of snow that we've had in the last couple of days. Now, that snow can be very heavy. In fact, heavy enough that if some of it piles up on our satellite dishes, it can actually move them and break their signal out of place. Now, if you have a flat roof like the one we have here, that weight can be a concern. But just how heavy is it? We're now here in the studio to crunch some of those numbers, and whenever we're talking about weight, we call that a mass. A mass is always going to be a volume times a density. So I split up my calculations into two parts, volume and density. Starting with the density, that's the material itself, in this case snow. Using some basic numbers, we wind up with 7.5 pounds per cubic foot of snow. Now we need a volume, which is going to be the area multiplied by a depth. I actually used the dimensions of our building here at Q2, 13,500 feet for the surface area there, and a snow depth of 1 foot of snow. Just to keep the calculations simple, official measurements were about 11 inches. So we're pretty close there. That gives us 13,500 cubic feet. We multiply those two numbers to get a mass, and that winds us up with 101,250 pounds of snow, or the equivalent of 50.63 U.S. tons of snow sitting on our building here at Q2. Now, how's that for some winter impacts?
All right, thank you, Connor. A snowblower, definitely a good investment with all the snow we've had this week.